I just had an awesome comment on YouTube where someone was wanting to know a little bit about Google Ads or Facebook. Let me read that back to you. Can you do a video on what you would recommend using first, Google Ads or Facebook ads, and what company does a good job at doing good ads? Thanks, great video, brother. I think it's a really awesome question because we've got a lot of experience in both of these. And for me to tell you one or the other, I have always been very, very aggressive with marketing, and I shouldn't even say that I've been aggressive with marketing. I've been very blessed that Nicole has pushed us in a direction of where we really push our marketing. We try a bunch of different stuff. We do a bunch of different stuff. We are pushing all these different avenues. And for me to say one or the other works better, it's very, very hard for me to say what's gonna work best for you. From my experience, I do love Google Ads. It's been something, Google AdWords back in the day, I think it's Google Ads now. It is a very, if you do it right, when people click on that, it's like being ranked at the top of the SEO search on a website. And what I like is if you're up there for landscaping, you're up at the top of the list and people are clicking on that because that's what they're searching for right now. And then they get that and they call you and they're very, very hot lead. It can be really expensive. Now you can spend a lot of money on Facebook ads as well. But what I have noticed between all of this, and this is my own personal experience from what I have seen over doing it ourselves, using other people, and just doing a lot of general testing from what we get on our source report. Source report being when a client calls us and asks for service, we ask them, how did you hear about us? We put that in a system, it shows a report so we can see where they're coming from, right? So what I've seen there is we have done better with AdWords than we probably have done with Facebook a lot of times, but both are very, very good things that I think they need to be used a little more in unison, because I look at AdWords much more like a throw up an ad. People are searching for that right now, just like when your website's ranking well. If your website's ranking well and someone searches lawn care this area and your name's at the top, they need that right now. That's how AdWords is going to work too. When they're searching lawn care certain area and you're paying for that keyword and you're up top, they need that right now, so they're ready, they're primed to buy. It is great for that. Facebook for us. Have some of the ads work? Yes, they've worked. But what it's been a much stronger thing for, and this is more expensive and harder to show an ROI on, is to brand our name, meaning get us known as what we are, how we operate, get people to know Scooter's Lawn Care and get people to know the company, know faces in the company. That's not marketing. That's not the same as marketing. Marketing and branding, they can all fall under the marketing roof, I guess, or the marketing house, whatever you want to call that. Branding is not, hey, will you buy? Hey, will you buy this? You know, we do lawn care, click here and get a quote. Branding is, this is Scooter's Lawn Care. This is what we're doing today. This is the team out there doing another beautiful job. This is that. This is showing team and fun and what our culture's like to the world. So it creates connection. It makes us less of this company and more of these people that are great to work with. It gives our business life. It makes it less of just feeling like it's this business you call. There's more connection. People buy from people that they trust, and if you know them and trust them from seeing these people in ads, like in Illinois, people know who Zoe is before they even call, and when they hear her on the phone, because they see her in all the ads, they see her in everything, they see her in all the marketing and all the branding. To answer that question, what do I think you do? Do you do Google Ads? Do you do Facebook? I think that you take a small amount of money and you start doing both. I think that you should be aggressive with everything that you should do, and you should try to do as much as you possibly can. And the thing when I talk about a couple pillars, the first pillar of the three pillars I always talk about is marketing, then sales, and then production. And with marketing being the first, unfortunately, a lot of times it doesn't feel like we can afford the marketing because we market to get the work, to produce the work, to have profit, to grow. And you're not selling a bunch of stuff to produce money for the marketing. You're marketing a bunch to get work to sell, to produce. So I think you need to be doing a little bit of both. If you didn't hit on website, I hope you already have a great website, because the website is the conduit of everything. And if you're asking about which one of those two to do, you need to be figuring out how to get a website first, because every single piece of marketing you do, and this is just me assuming, I didn't do any looking into or any checking or any asking, but this is just me assuming that you might not have a website. And if you don't have that, that's what everything goes to. When you hand out the door hanger, send them to the website. Your Google AdWords lands on the landing page of the website. The Facebook link website information, all of that stuff pumps back to the website where they can learn more about you. They can look at more of your services. They can request quotes on all kinds of different things. They can reach out and contact. It's got all the information, your story, all these different pieces. So I think that if you don't have that, you definitely need a website. I think that you should be doing both of those. I think that there's a million things on top of this that you can be doing for free. I'm creating a video right now. You can whip up your phone, you can start creating videos, answering the questions that your clients have and basically posing you as the professional in your industry, in your area. There's a lot of stuff you can do. I never look for a silver bullet. I do as much of what I can and try to do little pieces so I can track all of it and find out what's working best. If I was to tell you AdWords and you lost out on all the branding opportunity, and then you weren't testing that with a source report, you might never have known that Facebook was going to work 10 times better in your market for you. There is no silver bullet, remember that. Now finally, to answer your last question, who and do we know and do we work with as far as marketing? I have worked with Lightspeed Social, Cody Owen, he's awesome, and I don't have a lot of experience besides that because a lot of this we've done on our own. I've been blessed to have an amazing wife who runs our whole marketing side of the business. That's her own baby. She is gifted. She is an amazing writer, amazing copywriter, likes designing and the creative of all of that, and we've done a lot of the stuff in-house. When it wasn't in-house, we were working with Cody. We had a lot of success there too, and I know that he's just progressed and moved further down the line. If you look for other things besides Cody, just do a bunch of back work, do a bunch of looking into, and ask, if you're trying to find someone to work with, ask for referrals. So if you find this marketing company, ask them, hey, I need 5 of the people you're working with to call and ask them about their experience with you, and then that's how you can vet these people. It's just like you asking for references on your employees so you can vet them so you have less potential problems. All in all, marketing is something that's extremely important for your company. I don't want to limit it to, if we're starting out, these are the 2 things we do. I want to hit back one more time. If I was starting out, what I would do. I would scrape a little bit of money together for AdWords. I'd do what I can on Facebook. And if I can't pay for Facebook, I would still post like crazy. I'd post like crazy on Instagram. I would shoot YouTube videos. I'd print door hangers and I'd hand them out at every single job around the house. I would have yard signs in every single yard. Before I did any of that though, I'd create some kind of website to put it all to. Websites where you're gonna probably have to pay money because you need a professional to get it done right so it can rank well. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Then there's wrap trucks. Then there's more signage. Then there's another free thing is if you don't have a good CRM in place right now where you can market out of that CRM like you can Service Autopilot, we send thousands and thousands and thousands of emails a week remarketing. I just looked at my email. There's multiple upsell emails back to us, requests from the emails we send out. There are so many things that you should be doing it. Don't limit it down to a couple things and don't be asking for the one best thing. Be looking for what can I strategically go out and do and try a bunch of so I can test and measure and then continue to do more and more of what works. And then also make sure you vet and ask for references on the people that you work with so you have good faith and good word from others who have seen success with those people.